So, okay, here's the question, right? Last record, the one that got fucked up, we spent about, 20, 30 minutes talking about the title screen?
20, 30 minutes just talking about the title screen.
Should we do it again, or should we,
Can we compact it?
Well, this is a nice title screen.
Yeah, it is.
I'd rate this a 3 or 4.
It's
3 or 4
serene.
stars. Okay, so I guess we should explain our background with this game.
Yep, I've played about the first 2 chapters, the first 2 episodes of the game, because you didn't actually know that I was playing it. And
I didn't. I've been wanting to get you specifically to play this for ages, because I know, you're a teenage girl.
Former.
Basically.
Yeah.
What better person to critique badly written teenage girl?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how badly written they are. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
You'll find out. You'll find out. I already know. Alrighty, new save game.
I guess we'll just delete the old one.
Yeah.
That's 80 minutes of gameplay down the drain. I like this opening.
It's a good opening. It's just not good when it lags. I was like, it's gonna play fine, because it was on a proper desktop computer, not my shitty little laptop. And this just lagged, like, so much.
Yeah, this is the first thing I don't like about...
It's her dialogue.
Yeah, a lot of this is redundant dialogue that doesn't really do a lot to build a character. It's just her stating stuff that the audience kind of gets. And, if you look around, it's very obvious you're being funneled up in one area, so there's really no need to tell the player that, you should go towards the lighthouse, because players are naturally drawn towards lights. This is cool.
That pretty much took my breath away the first time I saw it. I'm just like, oh
I will say, they did nail the sense of scale on that pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, it's very obvious that it's a large object in the distance, which can sometimes be hard to do.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that could have been the first line of dialogue in the game, and that would have been fine.
Yeah. And then... it was all a dream.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you get... Seriously, though, I
can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
Old school? It's a fucking pencil case!
Isn't that
What are you gonna, carry your pencils in your iPhone?
Oh, man.
And then that's the only function of her phone is text messages, which she then keeps inside of her paper journal.
Yeah.
And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
I can't tell if she was trying to be ironic or not with that line.
I'm worried what the real answer to that question is going to be.
Mr. Jefferson in general, refers to her having a gift. And it's it's not just a one-time thing, it's quite often.
Well, I think what I predicted in the last record was that he's trying to fuck his students.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to turn out to be a creepy rapist.
Maybe. So what answer are we going to go with? He seems to be getting pissed off with the fact that you haven't said anything.
Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that
She's
gave
a
portraits
bitch, but
a
she's a
sharp
smart
reflective
bitch.
style.
Oh, Victoria, the bitch!
What a
I hate how
bitch.
right you are in class!
Sad face.
She just said that she's stuck in the retro zone because she has a Polaroid. If only that weren't true.
I'd never let one of photography's
See, he calls her like a future star and you have a gift. Teachers don't talk about people that way. Yeah,
Should we just inspect everyone? Oh, this guy's an extra. He doesn't get a name.
Oh.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown.
Meltdown?
Except for me.
Meltdown. She
Meltdown.
doesn't- She's
I get uni's stressful, but it's not really much to be stressed about. You got an answer wrong in class, and your teacher's possibly a rapist. That's not.
That's a bit of a big deal.
Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
It's funny because she's time travel.
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
Family, not me.
Oh,
Fuck, that never gets any less
my
funny.
God.
I forgot about that line, so I wasn't expecting
I
it.
bet you respect. You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
It's so out of place.
If she didn't say hella when she had a gun at her stomach, then I could assume it was it's an ironic thing or it's an in-joke.
Yeah.
But no one maintains that kind of shitty humor.
No,
They got a gun to their head,
No.
Now, can you give me... Why Arbus?
It'd be funny if she just held her hand out and she actually couldn't.
be
Rewind
funny.
tried and then she's just sitting in class
No, you know what would be funny if like the final twist at the end of this, like they have like a flashback to like all the previous scenes,
Diane,
and all of the things where she thinks she's rewinding time is just her holding her hand out going shit no, Max, you were just fucking crazy the whole time.
This like
This is gonna be my 4th time.
yeah, that's your 4th time. This is my 6th time.
Oh, this
so...
is New Game plus plus plus, boys.
Oh yeah.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing.
Yeah,
work,
that's
Max.
really, really creepy. Like
The Daguerrean
psychotic.
process
I don't know, maybe I'm getting
just
tunnel
so
vision
heavily
here,
thought.
but I'm like kind of latched onto the
Maybe
theory that
because
this
it
guy's
clear to find keys.
this guy's gonna
Just
be the
like-
main villain at the end. That's the
Yeah,
twist.
I reckon that's why he's so like, Max, you gotta put your photo into the competition.
You've got a gift,
gotta
Max.
do it.
Even though you only
You
use
gotta
a
do it.
fucking Polaroid. Okay, so he's trying to convince her
Moment in the camera eye.
not to, or like she's like
Totally.
discouraging
I only wanna
her.
share whatever gifts I have.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, because he wants to fuck Max, but he doesn't want to fuck her, even though she seems like she knows her shit
And
a
I
lot
think
better.
there's like more of that later in the game as well.
Is this a photo? Is this your photo? Yes, this is my photo.
It's kind of
See,
shit.
this is a photo right here on the desk, and you see photos are taken with cameras.
Oh my god, just talk to Jefferson.
Just
Talk to Jefferson.
Bizarro.
I'm gonna
you're
smack
damn
you on
right
the
it
head.
is, Max.
But I also
Excuse me.
You've been so mad you had to slap someone with the controller out of their hands. Is there a
You-
sprint button in this game?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, thank Christ. It's hell.
Just get into the bathroom.
I'm a tortured teen who can time travel.
I
Like-
shredded my photo.
Also, not a good idea because then that's a clue. You're just leaving
Yeah.
for someone.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Okay, this is a good like thing of her character.
Ever tell me what to do.
No, he has a gun. I should do something else.
You are going to get in
I'm
hella more
too
trouble
scared to
with
get
this.
near this psycho.
Fucking just say hi and he'll stop.
Max, you're going to get hurt. Reverse
Just
time it.
come out before he draws the gun, Max. This
Yeah.
isn't hard. It's basic
Ever
stuff.
Tell me
No,
what's
I need a hammer to break it open.
You have the. You have the hammer.
I have the hammer.
Away from me!
I have the hammer. I have the hammer.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Oh,
Save
look, he
her.
found the fight. Oh.
No, he doesn't. He grabs the gun and he leaves.
Pick up the
Max.
Polaroid. It's gonna be a
Max.
plot point later.
Please pick it up.
Max, you're the worst time traveler ever. You're like worse than fucking Donnie Darko, and that's saying a lot.
I haven't watched Donnie Darko.
Don't.
You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that
It's
it?
What are
okay,
you
Max.
gonna do?
You're
Well,
safe
Max.
now. Have you done anything wrong, Max? Tell me. All right, I think hide the truth is going to be the better option here because we don't know what's going down and unforeseen consequences and all that.
But I think we should report Nathan. I don't actually have a point to argue apart from the fact that in my own game, when I was playing, I did report Nathan.
Okay.
So if you want to go hide the truth, I'm all for that.
I'm gonna guess if you hit report Nathan, then Nathan comes up to you at the car park and was like, "Why'd you
Yeah.
report me to the principal?" Whereas like if you hide the truth, he like gains like
He comes up to his.
he figures it out with no.
You were in the bathroom. It's like, okay.
Yeah, like yeah. This game's trying to pull a fast on us. He didn't see us. He didn't take the Polaroid, even though
Yeah.
that was like the perfect setup.
Yeah, with how
Yeah.
he was sitting.
If like the Polaroid, okay, if the Polaroid had Max's face in it, and he picked up the Polaroid as he was leaving, and it obviously would be too late for Max to rewind, that would be the perfect setup for this plot point.
Yeah.
But now it's just like he figures it out
It-
apropos of nothing.
I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again.
Teen
I've-
toot.
I've heard it.
Teen
Don't
Toot.
think I
Fuck
really
off.
around here. You've only, and you're
She's
already
only been here
causing
3
conflict.
weeks.
I don't think your parents. would
How
approve
does
when
like
they
Mr.
find
Jefferson know she has a
Now
gift
get
if she's
outside
only
the
been there for
class.
3 weeks?
Because
Like,
he wants to rape her. We've been through this, Sarah.
Alright, leave it alone.
Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Yeah, Max, I know that I can rewind it. You don't need to tell me. I figured out what the game's
Can we
about.
Can we just go?
For a second, I thought those were Polaroids. Okay,
Rachel and-
predictions for how the missing
She
poster is
looks
going to
so
become relevant.
hopeful and pretty.
I
wonder what
bet
happened to
that
her.
Rachel also knew how to time travel.
That would be an interesting.
It's not right, is it? It's something way less interesting.
I wonder what happened to her.
Well, she traveled back in time and she choked herself in the womb.
Wait, she just said it's a high school.
Are you serious? It is a high school? Oh, it's gonna be. This bathroom was buried on ancient Indian burial ground, and that's how she got her time
Oh
travel
my
powers.
new student at Blackwell.
Wait, what did
for
we
a
just
good
sign?
reason.
I think.
I wasn't listening, as I tend not to do.
Did you sign it?
Oh, hey, okay, this is a good time to talk about that butterfly, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that butterfly. That butterfly
Cool.
that comes up after every decision.
So the butterfly we'll pause it just in case. The butterfly just popped up, which I think is a pretty shit mechanic because it tells you if an action's significant or not.
Yeah.
And before, if you don't have that, then you can kind of obfuscate how important an action is. You can have like, oh, maybe this will be relevant, maybe this won't be relevant. I would really prefer they kept it ambiguous because then
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
you
like
could have some surprise. Like, what if this incredibly minor thing has a difference? You know.
ugh.
But
There's a dog in here at the moment.
I'm gonna need to feed my dog actually. All right, so here's the great thing about Lauren. It's like you look up, it's like, oh, they're texting back and forth, they're friends, or they're working on a school project.
Oh.
This goes back 5 days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And she just hasn't like
Don't
acknowledged his
ignore this
existence.
message. Oh my
Warren,
God.
you
Max.
desperate fuck.
Max, put the poor guy out of his misery. Okay, so Warren's a beta faggot, as we've
Yeah.
established. I need some info and space. I need space from you, Max. You're too controlling.
You're just smothering, okay? You're just
I
smothering
better
me.
get to. I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies. on
Wow.
That's some on-point commentary, Max. What
No,
you
no
figure that out?
teenager thinks that. No teenager thinks
No,
that.
I can buy a teenager thinking that, but like immediately afterwards that would be followed by, wow, I'm so deep.
Yeah.
This might be too complicated for you.
I honestly...
Wow, I love Brooke.
Warren said you were
I
smart.
do. I think
Wait,
us and Brooke
step
are on the
back.
same page here.
This whole game is just gonna give me cancer.
Max,
fucking hate
I don't
this
feel
game.
like talking.
Whoa. Whoa, okay.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous fallen soldier?
Isn't it Robert Doisneau?
Oh my. You can't even tell the difference between street photography and photojournalism. No portfolio peak for you.
Like, okay, write some different dialogue options, and then all of these dialogues, there's like some sort of ambiguity as to whether or not that would have a knock-on effect, because we don't know, assuming you come into this game blind, we don't know how important any of these huge cast of characters are going to be, or what like the scope of the story is. So it could very well be like, oh, I better not like fuck up and make a faux pas to Evan. you know?
Because like
Yeah,
he
because like
can
what
be
if
the one that like saves.
what if he's the photography rapist? you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
What
Turn
if
around.
what if in
Turn around.
episode 4 my headphones fell off. Optional Kate dialogues?
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
No, this is kind of important in this one.
You look down. You okay?
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Hi, Kate.
Hey,
How did you like class today?
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Part of this thing of like Max being also a huge beta, possibly more so than Warren. Look,
Yeah.
okay, so like we need to get the dorms. We can't because Victoria is sitting on the stairs, not on all of the stairs, because we very easily could just step around them here.
Yeah.
I think what it is
Like-
this is a superhero academy. Max has time powers and Victoria has invisible wall powers. Ooh, spooky.
Spooky, spooky.
What a lame gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson.
Even Mark,
falls for your
who is
weakest
also known to
bullshit.
us as Mr. Jefferson.
The Daguerrean
Mark,
processor.
aka Mr.
You could
Jefferson,
barely even say
aka
that.
serial
I
rapist.
guess you got your meds filled.
Step
Wait,
around the Max.
Now that pose.
Nut up. Take some responsibility.
Punch her.
So, now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
Is that seriously the photo she was threatening to post online?
Like,
It's not an embarrassing photo, it's
is.
just Max
She's
looking
just-
sad. I don't know, one thing I hate about this game so far, and I'm not sure if they're going to continue it through the whole thing, is that it relies too much on the character knowing something and not the player knowing something. So the player can't organically see, okay, there's like 6 interactable objects here. I'll have to find a specific combination of ones that make sense to produce an effect that I, know
Yeah.
what's going to happen. You just have to like experiment. And then it's like, okay, well, now I guess I can interact with the paint bucket.
But yeah,
It
it's just
works.
frustrating because
Don't mess with Max,
you've
bitches.
got to get it wrong the first time for it to work. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't want to reward you or anything like that. But the thing is that this is consistent throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is something that will happen more often.
Not looking forward to that. Okay, you know, we'll entirely use the rewind mechanic as a way to reset for failing a puzzle.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, there's so much more interesting stuff you can do with it. Like, oh, I don't know, rewinding mid-dialogue.
What do you want, Max?
Go with comfort
I
again.
am sorry.
Who would not do
That's
comfort?
an awesome cashmere coat.
I mean, she's a bit of a beta. She's like, oh, that's an awesome coat. Okay, that's fine. You're making up.
There'll be
You're giving a
another.
concession. That's fine.
Well, you always seem to know how to pick the right
You don't have to go
outfits.
that far, Max.
I do have
You
some
can, you can
talent.
comfort her. You don't need
Yeah.
to suck her
Mr.
dick. She is kind of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Sorry about blocking you and the go fuck yourselfie.
That was mean, but pretty funny.
You're
No,
too
it
far,
wasn't.
Max. Too far,
Those
okay?
guys, you know?
Victoria probably played me.
Is she gonna do
I
this
should've
every time I make a
played her.
choice? Like, maybe I should rewind.
Yeah, and the
Before
thing is,
I
even
find
if you
one.
rewind and go with the other option, she's like, gee, I'm not sure if that was the right decision. Maybe I should go back and rewind.
I'm trying to like this game, but it's hard work. Blue Hair Girl better be a fucking stellarly written character.
Hate to disappoint you.
Oh boy!
You are thirsty. I'm the worst baby mama. Drink up.
Please don't play her. Don't make her play the. Don't.
Your fate was sealed when you asked me not to play the guitar. I'm afraid I can't. I
Fuck's
can't
sake.
not do it at this point.
Warren even left me a little message with his
Oh.
flashback.
Oh.
He's such a goof. I have nothing to say.
Max, just like, I get it. You're 18, but fucking come on.
I think that really, like, I have nothing to say sort of thing really talks about how blank her personality is. Do
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
you remember
yes,
what her
Max.
name is?
I've locked Dana in the
I
room
got it
because
first try
we're
last
cool.
time. I know her name is Down.
Juliet Watson.
Okay, look at how big this environment is. Okay, you've got door there, a couple of rooms, and then if you even go close to it, Victoria's room gets highlighted.
Yeah.
Do
So
we
you
Help
really?
Dana, and check out Victoria's room to find out if she is the kind of person I hope she's not.
The thing is that I feel like there's no point in having all those hints if you've got the fucking objective in your journal.
That is a tasty plasma. Maybe I could sneak in and watch Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Max,
Oh, man.
Max, you have
That's one
shit
of the best
taste.
sci-fi
I'm
films
sorry.
ever made.
I assumed that like there was going to be a thing where if you don't print the photo fast enough, Victoria comes in and catches you snooping, and you
That
have to
would have
like
been cool.
you have to like rewind like out of it. That's what I assumed they were going to go for.
How insecure.
Take a photo of it. Actually, that's what I was going to say earlier. I hope this game has like as a joke a photography function where you like pull out your camera and you can aim and take photos of stuff. But wouldn't that be a good mechanic? Because not only
It
do you
would
have
be.
like the secret photos and finding stuff, but you could like take a photo of this, use it as like an
Yeah.
inventory item for like more dialogue.
Yeah.
Like there's lots of creative things you could do with the
Yeah.
concepts of like adventure games, characters, photography,
hates Rachel
and
Ann
time
this
travel, and it
much.
feels like they're just really
How insecure.
Wasting it.
underutilized.
Yeah.
Lazy. On the email it says, "Oh, I totally punked her." Like
Yeah.
that is a 40-year-old's idea of what kids sound like.